Hey folks, Maximilian here, once again with another video of Black Ops. This one's on Crack Domination, and is a game where I go 67-0, so it's another perfect. Right now, there's been a recent patch to the game that's been hopefully addressing some of the issues that we've all been having. At the moment, from what I've gone through, there's some of the things that the patch fixes, some things I'm really happy about, some things I'm kind of disappointed with. Now, mind you, this is not directed towards PS3 users at all. I understand that PS3 users got the ass end of this patch and are hitting it pretty hard right now. The game is almost not functional, so my condolences for you guys. This is only the Xbox version I play on. I can't stand the DualShock myself. So right now the patch seems to have addressed one of my biggest issues in the game. Not completely addressed, but certainly has alleviated a little bit, and that's the issue of lag. So right now, Black Ops, if you ever had 3 bars, I would tell people to take that test, to take the reload test. Shoot your weapon at the start of every game, and see how long it takes for the animation of your reload to kick in, and that's how long the host would have an advantage over you. However, it doesn't seem that to be the case right now. We had some 3-bar games, and they felt like there was a little bit of input delay, but I wasn't getting killed immediately around corners. I wasn't like dying before I even saw enemies, which is what happened previously. So right now, it feels a lot better, to be honest. And even when I was the host, it seemed to put people on equal ground. But the host disadvantage, as I've called it before, where you get slow frame rates, mad delay, and run into those issues a lot, that still happens. So the host disadvantage is still there, which kind of sucks. So just pray you don't get host. Aside from that, another thing that I quickly found out is that in this patch they were saying how they were going to fix the chopper gunner and the gunship. And as of right now, the chopper gunner and the gunship could randomly not give you control of the kill streak. It would just fly all over the place and do a circle around the map, not aim at the map. So the gunship would do, and I actually had a chopper gunner do this to me once as well, but the chopper gunner would fly all over the place at like crazy speeds and immediately incline and decline all the way up hundreds of feet down the map. It was nuts, and it was making me crazy dizzy when I was in it. So I'm like, oh good, I can feel good about using a gunship again. But as of right now, it appears it's not fixed, even though it's in the patch notes. I just got done with the game where I got a gunship and it did the same shit as it usually would, and it's just happened to me more often than not where I don't use the gunship and I just use dogs. And it kind of upsets me that that is a specific fix in the patch notes, and it's not fixed. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you shot a Valkyrie and it blows up in your face still. So who knows? Trying to think of another thing that was in the patch, but not sure if it was addressed. Oh, another thing in relation to chopper gunners, as we're seeing one right now, is that the red reticle that shows up around players when you're in the chopper gunner, except for dudes that are in Ghost Pro, is supposed to be delayed. So they'd respawn in similar to Modern Warfare 2, but the little red box wouldn't pop around the guy for about 2 seconds, like 2-3 seconds is how they treated it in Modern Warfare 2, and I thought that was fair. I wasn't too upset by them nerfing this kill streak a little bit. It doesn't bug me too much, but if you have one guy that's dedicated to taking it down, you can easily take it down. However, with the couple of gunships I've gotten after the patch now, and chopper gunners, it is not changed. So I'm kind of surprised that these things they said they were going to change aren't actually changed yet. So as soon as dudes respawn in this game still, post-patch, the red box still pops around them. I don't know. It's kind of funny that and another thing I've immediately run into have yet to not be fixed, even though they said they would fix them. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to the game at hand. The patch is out. Hopefully it alleviates some of the problems we have with the game, because on Xbox Live, it takes a good month at least to get one patch certification through, and we will have to wait that long until it happens again. Which is pretty bleak. So I'm running around the Commando right now, and I'm on a pretty good streak. I think I'm around 45 kills and no deaths at the moment. And if you've noticed, I've been pretty mobile throughout the map, and that's one thing I want to talk about is not... You can be a rusher, but you can also be a retard. If you're smart about when you go rushing and when you go pushing points and going for kills, you have to be really careful about when is appropriate. And there's some moments in this game, because I'm running hardline, where the UAV goes up, from the enemy team, and I immediately run back to the area where my teammates are, so they can see a bunch of red dots instead of just my red dot infiltrating their ass. This is a great choke point right here, because they always spawn in the back right of this area, as you can see here. Since they know where I am, I totally don't want to go showing my face because dudes are aimed at that spot I was just at. So maybe I can pull off one kill right here and then go get this crazy clown car that's going on over there. Alright, there's this guy. So there's a commotion, and I think this happens. Another guy. Let's see. Dude is always popped up right there. And that is a lot of care package planes dropping back there. Holy shit. I think if I turn this corner, something crazy happens. There's like 3 or 4 guys. Ignore that dude. I can't hit him with the AK. Holy shit. I'm glad I picked up the 74U, and I'm really lucky it was silenced, because if I did not have a silenced weapon, this would not have happened. I'm not going to say that getting a perfect game is complete skill. Sure, it takes a good familiarity with maps and weapons and overall knowledge of the game. However, as many people know, it's a ton of luck. To not be killed once in a game, there's got to be a lot of luck involved, where there isn't a dude with ghost right behind you, or some dude chasing you down while trying to get the knife, because that happens a lot in this game. And granted, I don't think anyone gets perfect games every once in a while. They might go 21-0 and then die once at the end, but it's not a common, an extremely common occurrence. So, which is why these videos are kind of special when I put one up. I think their spy plane went up, so I don't want to go anywhere, and I just want to stay back here for a bit. And I think counter UAV is actually one of the more underrated kill streaks, as we're getting hit with it right now. Counter UAV stops one of the most powerful kill streaks in the game, which is the SR-71. Now, counter UAV at the same time I find to be brutally annoying when it's on my side. Like, I want that shit down because it bugs the holy hell out of me. So I actually end up running that a lot more when I'm going for lower kill streak loadouts, just because it seems to disorient the shit out of the other team. And I'm only saying the other team because it disorients the shit out of me when I play. Like, I have no track of direction as far as what area I should go at all. So props to people that use counter spy plane, and screw you if you're on the other team and you're playing against me. I hate it. So we're capping all points right now, so this is going to be a pretty fast game, but I'm abusing the crap out of the SR-71 at the moment. I try to tell people this, and my friends this, when the SR-71 is up, don't go chasing after dudes. Like, you can see where they're facing and where they're coming from. Getting into direct gunfights, getting into gunfights in general where the guy sees you and you see him at the same time is not the best way to go about doing things unless you have a shotgun. So, don't be dumb with an SR-71. Just wait for guys to come pass by, because they will eventually, and those are much easier kills. And holy shit, we're getting completely dominated. How does this even happen? This is what happens when you're on pickup teams and you're playing alone. Luckily enough, we're ahead by a metric ton, and there's probably no way we can lose this game, but let's see if I can pull out a couple more kills before the end of this. I'm a bit nervous at this point because I think this is my longest kill streak right now, and I really don't want to screw it up. So I'm going to pick off a couple of guys here and there. I'm at 59-0 at the moment. Kind of surprised I get that many at the end here. So dudes are trying to shoot down the Huey. Definitely take advantage of that. Start infiltrating the spawn. Since it's the end of the game, I can definitely pull off a couple more. I just knifed Sting in the face. And I love tripping claymores like that. It freaks guys out so much. Yeah, they're definitely propped out in the back, and I'm running extremely low on ammunition. I'm just lucky that I was able to run into a couple good guns. I think the Commando is terrible. I think the gun's really bad, but nonetheless, the 74U silence is not a bad weapon to have if you're in desperation. Yep, avoiding direct gunfights, getting this dude in the back, and running up here and getting another guy in the back. So the direction of the red arrows facing is very important. SR-71 is brutal hacks. I have a friend that makes a joke whenever an SR-71 goes up, he says, deploying hacks. It is so true. It's so good. Yeah, and I think this is about to tie this up. Getting close to one of my best. Actually, I think this game ended up being my best kill streak game so far, which is funny. I would have run into that Claymore and probably gotten killed if the game didn't end. Um, so that's it, 67 and 0. Another pretty lucky game, but a lot of running and gunning on that one, and just using all the kill streaks I had to our advantage. That's about it for now. Probably have another post-patch video to come up once more things get leaked out into the open when we understand what's going on with the new patch. So yeah, Black Ops is fun. Take care, folks.